Hello, my classy ladies. Elegance is not something you suddenly become. It is something you accumulate quietly, deliberately, day by day. This is not a makeover. It is not a reinvention. And it is not about aesthetics alone. This is a 10-day internal glow-up, the kind that changes how you move, speak, choose, and exist in the world. By the end of these 10 days, you will not look like a different woman. You will feel like one. So much so that people will sense a shift before they can name it. So much so that familiar spaces will respond to you differently. So much so that you may feel the need to reintroduce yourself, not because you changed personalities, but because you finally aligned with yourself. Each day adds one elegant standard. Nothing extreme, nothing performative, just small, disciplined upgrades that compound. Let us begin with the foundation. Day 1, remove visual and mental noise. Day 1 is not about adding anything. It is about clearing. Elegance cannot settle in a noisy environment, external or internal. So today, your only task is subtraction. Start with your immediate surroundings. Clear surfaces. Put things back where they belong. Remove what does not need to be visible. Not everything. Just enough to feel space. Then do the same internally. Close open tabs. Respond or consciously decide not to. Finish small tasks you've been postponing. Write down what's been circling in your head and put it somewhere contained. This is not productivity. It is containment. When visual and mental clutter reduce, the nervous system relaxes. When the nervous system relaxes, posture changes, breathing deepens, movement slows. Elegance begins here, not in clothing, but in clarity. Do not rush this day. Move slowly. Finish what you start. Allow pauses. By the end of day 1, you may not look different, but you will feel quieter, more grounded, more present. And that internal quiet is the soil where elegance grows. Day 2, establish a calm morning anchor. Day 2 is about how you enter your day. Elegant women do not begin their mornings in reaction. They do not wake up and immediately absorb noise, urgency, or other people's demands. They create an anchor, one small, repeatable action that signals calm before the day unfolds. Today, you choose one simple morning ritual and commit to it. Not a long routine, not a perfect one, just one grounded action. This could be drinking a glass of water in silence, opening a window and breathing deeply for 1 minute, making your bed slowly, stretching without music, standing still before checking your phone. The action itself does not matter. The quality does. You do it without rushing, without multitasking, without distraction. This anchor tells your nervous system that you are not late to your own life. When the morning begins calmly, the body carries that rhythm forward. Speech slows, decisions soften, reactions become measured. You are less likely to be pulled by the pace of others. This is one of the most underrated elegance upgrades. People who move calmly in the morning tend to move calmly all day, and people who move calmly are perceived as composed, capable, and quietly confident. Do not add anything else today. Do not optimize. Just repeat your anchor tomorrow as well. Elegance grows through repetition, not intensity. Day 3. Slow down your physical pace everywhere. Day 3 is about how your body moves through space. Elegance is felt long before it is seen, and the body is always the first messenger. Today, you are not changing what you do. You are changing how quickly you do it. Elegant women move at a pace that suggests they have arrived, not that they are catching up. This does not mean walking slowly for the sake of it. It means removing unnecessary urgency from your movements. Throughout the day, begin to notice where you rush without need. How quickly you stand up. How fast you walk between rooms. How you reach for objects. How you sit down. How you turn, gesture, or adjust yourself. Then soften it. Finish movements fully. Let one action end before the next begins. Place things down instead of dropping them. Pause for half a second before changing direction. These micro adjustments change your entire presence. When the body slows, the nervous system follows. Breathing deepens, muscles release, the face relaxes. Even your voice naturally lowers and steadies. This is not something you have to perform, it happens automatically when urgency leaves the body. There is also a psychological effect. People respond differently to those who move calmly. Conversations slow, interruptions decrease, attention sharpens. You are perceived as grounded, capable, and self-possessed, even if nothing else has changed. Today is not about perfection. You will forget. You will rush at times. Each time you notice, simply return to a slower pace. This is how elegance is trained, not through force, but through awareness. By the end of day 3, you may notice something subtle. You feel less tired, less scattered, more present in your own body. That presence is visible, and it is the kind that makes people look twice quietly, instinctively, without knowing why. Day 4. Reduce verbal output without becoming distant. Day 4 is about how you use your voice. Elegance is not created by saying the right things. It is created by saying fewer things with more intention. Today, you are not becoming quiet. You are becoming selective. Many women speak to manage the moment, to fill space, to soften tension, to be understood, to be liked. Elegant women speak to express, not to regulate the room. Throughout the day, begin to notice when you speak out of reflex rather than choice. Responding immediately. Explaining before being asked. Adding extra context. Filling silence. Softening statements unnecessarily. Then gently pause. You do not need to withdraw. You do not need to be cold. You simply allow your words to arrive after your thoughts have settled. This creates a powerful shift. When you speak slightly less, your words carry more weight. When you pause before responding, your tone steadies. When you stop over-explaining, your presence strengthens. People listen differently. They stop interrupting as much. They lean in. They wait. This is not because you are dominating the conversation. It is because you are no longer flooding it. There is also an internal effect. When verbal output decreases, mental noise decreases. You stop processing everything out loud. You begin to trust your internal clarity. This is deeply regulating. Today, practice. Answering questions simply. Letting silence exist after you speak. Ending sentences without justification. Listening fully without preparing your response. You may notice moments of discomfort. That is normal. Silence often feels unfamiliar before it feels powerful. By the end of day 4, you may feel calmer but also more contained, less scattered, more grounded in yourself. This containment is one of the most elegant traits a woman can develop because it signals self-trust without needing to say so. Day 5. Treat your appearance as a baseline, not a performance. Day 5 is not about changing how you look. It is about changing how you relate to how you look. Elegant women do not use appearance to perform worth. They use it as a baseline of self-respect. Today, the shift is subtle but powerful. You stop treating grooming, clothing, and presentation as something that needs to impress, and start treating it as something that simply belongs to you. This changes everything. When appearance is treated as a performance, there is tension. You check yourself often. You adjust. You wonder how you are being perceived. When appearance is treated as a baseline, the body relaxes. You stop monitoring. You move more freely. Presence comes forward. Today, aim for quiet completion. Not done up. Not effortless chic. Just settled. Hair that is clean and simply arranged. Skin that looks cared for, not concealed. Clothes that fit comfortably and feel appropriate for your day. Then, and this is the key, you stop touching it. No constant fixing. No checking reflections. No adjusting for reassurance. This is where elegance is trained. When you stop managing how you look throughout the day, your nervous system receives a powerful signal. I am safe as I am. That safety shows up in posture, eye contact, and movement. Others feel it immediately. A woman who is not preoccupied with her appearance feels grounded. She feels present. She feels self-possessed. This does not require expensive products or new clothes. It requires consistency and restraint. By the end of day 5, you may notice something unexpected. You feel less visible and more seen. Less on display. More inhabited. That shift is the beginning of true elegance. Day 6. Protect your energy without explaining it. Day 6 is where elegance begins to change how life responds to you. Elegant women do not announce boundaries. They live them. Today, your focus is not on saying more. It is on withdrawing gently, where you no longer need to overextend. Notice where your energy leaks. Conversations you stay in out of politeness. Plans you agree to out of habit. Emotional labor you offer without being asked. Responses you give immediately just to be nice. You are not becoming distant. You are becoming discerning. Throughout the day, practice these small shifts. Pause before agreeing to anything. Leave conversations a little earlier than usual. Respond when you are calm, not when you feel pulled. Allow yourself not to explain every choice. This may feel uncomfortable at first. Many women are conditioned to soften every boundary with reassurance. Elegant women understand that reassurance weakens boundaries. Calm consistency strengthens them. There is a psychological shift that happens here. When you stop explaining, people adjust. When you stop overgiving, respect stabilizes. When you stop being endlessly available, your presence gains weight. This is not about control. It is about self-trust. A woman who trusts herself does not fear that everything will fall apart if she steps back. She knows that what is aligned will remain, and what depends on overextension was never stable to begin with. By the end of day 6, you may feel slightly quieter socially, slightly less involved, but also more intact. This is not loss. It is consolidation. Energy that is no longer scattered returns inward. Clarity sharpens. Calm deepens. And from this place, elegance becomes visible not because you are doing more, but because you are no longer leaking yourself everywhere. Day 7. Change how you relate to time. Day 7 is about one of the most underestimated markers of elegance: time ownership. Elegant women do not live as if time is chasing them. They live as if time is something they move within. Today, you stop rushing psychologically, even if your schedule stays the same. Most urgency is not real. It is internal. It shows up in how quickly you respond, how fast you walk when there is no reason, how you multitask instead of finishing one thing, how you treat every delay as a problem. Elegant women relate to time differently. They allow transitions. They build small buffers. They do not collapse moments together. Today, practice these shifts. Arrive a few minutes early or exactly on time without rushing. Finish what you are doing before moving to the next thing. Pause briefly between tasks. Let silence exist instead of filling gaps. This changes how you are perceived instantly. A woman who is not rushed feels composed. A woman who is composed feels capable. A woman who feels capable is trusted. There is also a deep internal effect. When you stop fighting time, your nervous system settles. When the nervous system settles, decisions improve. When decisions improve, life feels more aligned. You may notice that people respond differently to you today. They interrupt less. They listen more. They mirror your pace. This is not coincidence. Time calm is contagious. You are not becoming slower. You are becoming intentional. By the end of day 7, you may feel as though the day had more space, even if nothing was removed. That space is elegance in motion. Day 8. Regulate your emotional expression. Day 8 is about emotional elegance, not what you feel, but how much of it you externalize. Elegant women feel deeply. They simply do not broadcast everything. Today, you practice emotional containment. This does not mean suppression. It means discernment. Notice how often emotions move outward immediately. Explaining frustration. Showing disappointment too quickly. Reacting in real time. Filling space with emotional commentary. Now soften that impulse. Let emotions register internally first. Give them time to settle. Decide what actually needs to be expressed and what does not. This creates a profound shift. When emotions are regulated before they are expressed, your tone steadies, your face relaxes, your body remains open rather than tense. People feel safer around you, and safety is one of the strongest foundations of respect and attraction. There is also a power in emotional restraint. A woman who does not react instantly appears grounded. A woman who is grounded appears self-trusting. A woman who trusts herself does not need to convince anyone of her depth. Today, practice pausing before responding emotionally, allowing neutral reactions, not explaining feelings unless necessary, letting some moments pass without commentary. You may notice discomfort. That is normal. Many people are used to processing emotions externally. When you stop doing that, energy returns inward. Presence deepens. Authority grows quietly. By the end of day 8, you may feel less expressive but more centered, less reactive but more clear. This is not emotional distance. It is emotional maturity. Day 9, let others come toward you. Day 9 is about social elegance, the shift from initiating to receiving. Elegant women do not chase interaction. They allow it. This does not mean withdrawing or becoming passive. It means releasing the subtle habit of always being the one who reaches first, fills space, checks in, follows up, or keeps momentum alive. Today, you practice restraint in initiation. Notice where you usually lean forward socially. Starting conversations out of habit. Sending the follow-up message immediately. Bridging silence too quickly. Making sure everyone feels comfortable. Now, pause. Allow others to step forward. Allow silence to exist. Allow space without managing it. This creates a powerful psychological shift. When you stop leaning in, others lean in for you. When you stop carrying the interaction, it becomes mutual. When you stop ensuring connection, connection reveals itself. This is one of the most elegant upgrades because it changes power balance without force. A woman who allows others to come toward her signals inner fullness. She is not reaching for engagement to feel anchored. She is anchored already. There is also relief in this habit. You stop performing warmth. You stop managing dynamics. You stop overextending socially. Energy returns to you. Today, practice waiting before responding. Letting others initiate the next step. Allowing conversations to unfold without steering them. Receiving attention without immediately reciprocating. This may feel unfamiliar. That is normal. Many women are socialized to carry emotional and conversational labor. Elegance emerges when that labor is shared, not abandoned, but balanced. By the end of day 9, you may notice something subtle. Interactions feel lighter. You feel less responsible. Others show up more clearly. This is not coincidence. When you stop reaching, you make space. And space invites movement toward you. Day 10. Integrate and stop trying to improve yourself. Day 10 is not about adding a final habit. It is about ending the effort. True elegance appears when improvement stops being the focus. By now, you have cleared noise, slowed your body, refined your speech, protected your energy, changed your relationship with time, regulated emotion, and allowed others to come toward you. If you try to do something extra today, you undo the glow-up. So today, you practice integration. You move through the day without correcting yourself, without monitoring, without asking, "Am I doing this right?" You trust what has already shifted. Elegant women do not constantly self-adjust. They allow alignment to settle. This is the moment where people begin to feel something different about you, not because you are performing elegance, but because you are no longer interfering with it. Notice how you move now. Notice how you speak. Notice how you pause. Notice how little effort it takes. That ease is the glow. Today, resist the urge to optimize. No extra routines. No self-analysis. No mental checklist. Just presence. When elegance is real, it does not require attention. It holds itself. And this is why you will feel the need to reintroduce yourself, not because you became someone new, but because you stopped fragmenting yourself. You did not glow up. You settled. And a woman who is settled changes rooms without announcing it. This is the kind of elegance that lasts. Quiet. Grounded. Unmistakable. Thank you for watching. And as always, stay classy.